Isn't it funny how there are certain things that you can be so irritated by, but the minute your life changes, all of a sudden you love that thing? And I'm talking about motherhood. When I used to go to the grocery store, I could not stand the women who are walking around with those big old grocery carts with the car. You know, the car on it, and they're like, what? They're knocking stuff off the shelf, they're running into you, excuse me, sorry, and little Billy's in there like, right? And I'm like, get out of the way, get out of the way. Can you go like between noon and 2 to the grocery store and leave me alone? And then I became a mother. And I realized when you have a 2-year-old who can walk around the store and grab things like marshmallows and candy, you need to put them in the car, seatbelt them in, and make them think that's the best ride of their life. So I went to the grocery store, I had my little boy with me, we walked up, and they were out. So you had to wait. So I stood there in line, and I waited, and sure enough, here came the cart with the car. And this other woman stepped up in front of me, and I was like, do you know I will kill you? Because no, there's a line. You did not notice there is a line, okay? You need to get out the way because we've been waiting for this grocery cart with the car on it. And so we're driving, we're going through the store. I'm like, this is fantastic. He's not bugging me. He's quiet. And then we get to the checkout line and I get all my groceries out. I go to pull him out. He's got black stuff all over his face. And I look in there. He had grabbed all the stuff on the bottom shelf in the grocery store. He had the Oreos and was shoving them in his mouth. I was like, okay, let me pay for this too. We get out to the car. I'm thinking best grocery trip ever, I can do this. And I go to take him out of the car and his little knuckles go, it's like, no, this is my toy. I mean, do we have to go now? No, mommy, my car, my car, my car. I'm picking him up. The whole cart is coming up. I'm trying to grab him and put him in the car. The person on the little security guard on the horse comes riding over. Is there a problem here? No, but there will be. So I'm grabbing him, and now I understand how it all works. I think the grocery stores have a deal with the toy stores because the only way I was going to pry his hands off that steering wheel is if I promised to go to the toy store and buy him his first big wheel. They're in cahoots. That's just one of the things you have to deal with motherhood.